the mirror selfie will never be the same.
These are the smart glasses that Meta and Ray-Ban teamed up to make, and you're not going to believe what they do. They're incredible, but of course I do have some thoughts. When I was trying to perform simple I said functions, not functions. Let's go again. My name is Patrick and I help regular creators like you and me succeed online every single day. Clearly I'm channeling Casey Neistat, so let's get into it. I loved unboxing the Wayfarers, and once you get through all of the packaging, you're met with a really sleek case that holds surprises of its own. It has its own little LED light here to let you know how charged your glasses are. Now, after pulling the glasses out, you can see how they easily attach to the bottom of the case using the bottom of the nose section here. And that's important because while they're in the case, they are charging. And this case gives you up to 36 hours of battery life.
Wow.
But the glasses alone, on their own, only give you 4 hours on a single charge. Now for me, that was shocking. I get it, the glasses are doing a lot, but it was frustrating to watch battery drop by even 5 to 7% when I was just trying to do simple functions. When I was just trying to do simple functions like get media from the glasses to my phone to share with the world. And I'll say this, there are going to be many vlog-worthy occasions where the Wayfarer would shine with its great camera and superior microphone setup, which we'll get into in a bit, but a 4-hour battery won't cut it for vlogging a day with your family at Disney or a sports event or any type of all-day event. You'll have to continually go without your glasses while they charge again in the case. Now this means you also cannot use your glasses on a sunny day if you need them to be charging so that you can take pictures and video and listen to your music. And to be really, really honest, in my testing, I found the battery to dwindle much faster than 4 hours. But let's give these a chance. I know that as tech improves, so does battery life. Let's take a closer look at the star of the show. Let's get into these glasses. They maintain that classic Ray-Ban look we all know and love, even with all of the high-tech features. To the naked eye, you won't notice anything unusual about these glasses. And also, right away, I notice that these glasses feel incredibly light and have the same weight as like a regular pair of glasses. The tech isn't like weighing your head down or hurting your ears. They've got these sleek metal hinges that add to the premium feel, and most people you pass in a day, so if you're walking by people on the street, they're not gonna notice anything that sets these apart visually from a regular pair of glasses. And all of the switches are discrete on the glasses, and they work really, really well, except for the media controls. Stay with me. The idea here is great. I truly appreciate the development of a piece of tech like this. On the right-hand side, you have a touchpad, and you can use it to adjust the volume. You can double tap to skip tracks, or you can answer calls, making these glasses incredibly user-friendly. You're walking through the city and you get a phone call, you're listening to music, you're turning the volume up, you're turning the volume down, you're answering things, you're starting, you're stopping songs. In my experience, however, I had to be overly intentional with my touches. I would double tap to skip a song and the glasses thought I was pausing or unpausing the music or changing the volume. And again, the idea here is great, but I look forward to an upgrade in the future where the glasses respond better to touch. Now, this is me. Other people have said that they loved the controls, and I do like the idea of them, but there was just some malfunctioning. We just weren't on the same page, but I know that I would get used to that over time. So as we're talking about playing and pausing music, let's stay in the audio world for a second. These glasses are equipped with speakers that use vibration and sound to let you listen to music, make phone calls, or even interact with your voice assistant when you say, "Hey, Meta." Never mind. Sorry to bother you, Meta. I'm making a video. I do not need your help right now.
No problem. Feel free to reach out if you need assistance later. Good luck with your video.
I did not plan this. Wow, that was pretty cool. Oh, this stuff's getting way too personal. Hey Meta worked great for me. No issues, no notes. On the other hand, this was my first mobile music experience where I wasn't using true headphones, and the vibration and sounds were kind of coming not into my ears, but around my ears. I enjoyed being able to walk around the city and hear the city noise around me, and also hear my music with great clarity without feeling closed in by headphones. But I gotta say, the audio was terrible. It was not good. It would distort really easily, and the sound was super, super thin. And I'm not surprised, but this for me is a classic form over function situation. Again, great idea, but not a ton of follow through for the user's experience. I think that as more companies get into the wearable tech world, we are going to see this improve. And this is something that classically companies do. They believe everybody wants everything to be tiny, but to be honest, if I got a little bit better sound out of these and they were a little bit thicker, that wouldn't bother me too much. And don't get me wrong, there are some things I love about these glasses. The audio for me was a letdown. On the other hand, the camera and microphone integration, I mean, it's pretty stellar. To capture your moments, there's a dedicated button on the right side of the glasses, and a single press takes a photo, and a long press starts recording a video. Now, keep in mind that the video recordings are limited to 1 minute max due to the glasses' compact size and battery capacity. But I have to say, I understand all that. There's a lot of tech being packed into a small package. I was not happy to hear this news. Like, only 1 minute? I mean, a minute and a half would make more sense to me, but just one? Really? But one thing that did surprise me is that you can also live stream through the built-in cameras via your Instagram app, and they also capture sharp 1080 video and photos. I mean, these glasses take photos and videos way better than they should. I took the glasses on a scooter ride through the city, and I took some photos, and I did some testing like around my office, and the quality is shocking for something so small. However, there's one small challenge, and it's not a deal breaker, but framing. These glasses, they capture from your perspective, and it might take a little practice to get used to like where the center of the frame is. You might be a little off at first, but with time, you're gonna get the hang of it. And it's not just about the visuals. The audio experience has significantly improved. I'm not talking about the audio we're listening to. We covered that earlier. I'm talking about these smart glasses come with not one, but 5 microphones built into them. So audio quality is enhanced with less leakage, better bass, and support for even spatial audio as you're recording. It's like having a personal sound studio right inside of your glasses. I'm serious. It shouldn't be this good, but it is. I cannot believe in such a small package that both the camera quality and the audio quality are, it's off the charts.
So what you're hearing right now are the microphones built directly into these glasses. And I'm walking through Queens right now. Not super loud, but not super quiet. And if you plan on using these glasses for vlogging, you know, walking through the theme park with your family, or going on a trip, or whatever the case may be, you're gonna like encounter noises like this. So is the microphone or the microphones on these glasses, are they doing the trick for us? What do you guys think?
How do the glasses manage all of that footage? Great question. Very easily is the answer. There's an app designed specifically for these glasses. And I find apps that work alongside your GoPros, Insta360s, drones, and all the other mobile tech we use, I find those apps to be generally underwhelming and sometimes downright frustrating. The MetaView app was a breeze to set up and use. It was so easy. All you do is scan the QR code that you find in the packaging of the Wayfarer glasses. And the app even walks you through suggested settings for your best experience, and it lets you customize the button functionality to your liking, whether it's photos, videos, or something else. And transferring all of that great footage you captured is so easy. The glasses can sync directly to your phone's camera when connected to Wi-Fi, or you can manually download them from the app. You also have the option to use LTE for syncing if that's more your speed. Get it? Because of speeds on the... Yeah. So what makes the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses different from the rest? Well, they may very well mark a turning point in the history of consumer smart glasses, and here's why. Let's take a step back and look at the evolution of smart glasses. Remember when Google Glass took the world by storm a decade ago, and then, well, crashed and burned. Remember how they looked? It's not surprising that people who wore them were often called glass holes. Sorry, it's true. Since then, we've seen countless attempts by both big and small companies to make smart glasses happen, but none of them truly broke into the mainstream. Smartwatches, smartphones, and tablets, sure, they're all part of our daily lives, but smart glasses? They've remained pretty niche, but Ray-Ban has created something different. Let's start with the aesthetics, because when it comes to smart glasses, looks matter. Remember?
Ew.
These glasses aren't just functional, they're fashion forward. They're designed to make you look good. They are Ray-Bans. Now, again, I think we run into some of those function versus form issues because of this, but that doesn't change the fact that the glasses actually look good and feel great. It doesn't feel like you're wearing tech. Ray-Ban, a renowned fashion brand, it brought its iconic style to the smart glasses. The Wayfarer frame design, it's close to universally flattering as it gets. If you don't look good in these, you're just not gonna wear them, but almost everybody does. And it's not about style, but these glasses are versatile. You can choose from sunglasses, clear lenses, transition lenses. If you need prescription lenses, you can get those. Ray-Ban has you covered. They've kind of thought of it all, making these glasses fit seamlessly into almost anybody's daily life. But let's address the timing and cultural acceptance for a second. The landscape has changed significantly in the last decade. Back when Google Glass was on the scene, it sparked outrage with people feeling like their privacy was being invaded. But today we're living in a world where everyone is constantly recording their lives and the lives of others with their phones. Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses come with tips about etiquette and reminders to respect people's privacy in their companion app. It's a thoughtful touch, but let's talk about something important. The LED capture light. It's meant to signal that you're recording. So you're walking around with glasses, not just recording without anyone knowing. It has an LED light that turns on when you're recording or taking a photo. It's noticeable, but outdoors, it might go completely unnoticed. Darker room, completely noticeable. Outdoors, might go unnoticed. There's mixed opinions about that. I was actually walking around the office testing these things out, and my boss said, I feel a lawsuit coming on. Or I've even heard people use words like voyeuristic when describing like smart glasses wearers, especially the glass holes. When you pick up your phone to film, everyone knows like what you're doing, and they can say, hey, please stop. But when we all have this small LED light just to let us know we're being filmed, oh, not on this side, it's actually on this side. This is the camera, this is the light. When all we have is this small LED light to let us know we're being filmed, it makes sense that some people don't feel comfortable with that. But what do you think? Are the Wayfarers a privacy issue? Let me know in the comments, and while you're there, go ahead and subscribe. My take is that the Wayfarers from Ray-Ban and Meta are a game changer. They're high quality, stylish, and incredibly versatile. Sure, there are questions about privacy, but isn't that how turning points work? They raise questions we don't have the answers to yet. And maybe, just maybe, these glasses are the start of a new era. The question is, are you ready to be a part of it, right? Well, I have some stuff I want to talk about before we make that decision. And the first one is cost. So these glasses are over $300. And for the record, no one sent me these. I bought these with my own money. And I understand glasses can be expensive. I got money. I think that these speak to a pretty niche audience though. I believe that an audience like this is going to grow, but the glasses as wearable tech is still a fun idea and not the norm, which makes this price point difficult to reconcile with. Now again, people used to think these things were way too expensive and still do, but it's become the norm to have a phone like this that you can film with, that you can record your voice, that you can make videos. Glasses, not so much. Additionally, what's the market share? Like, I worked at Apple when the iPhone was released, but did you know that Apple actually made the iPad before they made the iPhone? But Steve Jobs knew they had to get out the phone first to compete in that ever-growing space, and the iPad was shelved for a later release. And the phone became a reality, and it was nuts, and it's changed the world. The majority of people had a phone in their pocket. Why not give the phone a camera, a huge screen, the ability to play music, games, and so on? It was a win. Here's the thing.
But there is one more thing.
Ray-Ban and Meta have created something pretty revolutionary. but not everyone wears glasses. I, for one, buy very cheap glasses on Amazon when we go on summer vacation or something like that, because I know I'm gonna lose 5 or 10 pairs. So I buy like $20 pairs of glasses, not $300 pair of glasses. The majority of people out there want to carry around a camera, listen to music, and so on, but I cannot see a large group of consumers buying glasses to that end. These are amazing glasses, do not get me wrong, but I think for right now at least that most people are going to find the Wayfarers by already looking for glasses in this price point. And when they come across these, they're gonna think, oh, these play music too? Well, cool. But what do you think? Because you know what else is cool? This other video I made. You should watch it before you go. Check these out.